President Jacob Zuma has been appointed chairperson of the African Union High-Level Panel, tasked with helping to resolve the Burundian crisis. He was appointed by new AU chairperson, that's Chadian President Idriss Déby, to lead the panel of heads of states, which is due to visit the country on Thursday. President Zuma says he was appointed for his previous role as mediator in the Burundi peace talks that ended a civil war in the country. The launch was attended by editors and political reporters.
The presidency wants to ensure that the media has better relations with the president and better access to him. In this way, it hopes the media will be kept informed about the president's work and decisions he takes.
I take decisions as a president. At times, people don't know that that is a constitutional right. They want to take decisions on behalf of the president, at times including some in the media, not everyone. You may not know why I took that decision. You might get very good reasons why. But if you don't know, you speculate on the basis of what you see.
One issue he raised was the appointment of Des van Rooyen as finance minister, who was removed a few days later.
That thing caused such havoc. And people think that Zuma just woke up one day and took a decision. Some have got their own reason that he was told by some people. You know, Van Rooyen is my comrade, MK for that matter, where I come from. He's a trained finance and economic comrade. And more qualified than any minister I have ever appointed there in the finance issue. Now, but I was mad to appoint him. You can imagine if I came with a fellow who looked after Ketlet in Kandla and I made him, then I made him a minister of finance. You would say, Nango, okay. So whether head or tail, you don't win here. Nobody sits down and says, let us understand what's happening.
It will be a busy week for President Zuma. He leads a high-level panel of heads of state to Burundi this week to resolve the crisis in that country. The panel was set up at the January AU summit after it decided not to send a peacekeeping mission, which Bujumbura rejected. President Zuma says United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon contacted him ahead of his visit to the country.
Ban Ki-moon is getting to Burundi in a day or two first. And we're discussing Burundi, phoned because he's going there. He also wanted to know, because he thinks I know Burundi very well. I said, look, on this one, I haven't got the briefing. But I will get a briefing before I leave, which I now have. But the fact that he's going there, he takes this important. He supports the high-level committee, and he wishes this will work. I'm going to phone Museveni, because he's chairing I can't go there without talking to him.
President Zuma will then travel to Iran, where sanctions have been lifted, and then to Nigeria. He says the state visit to Abuja will be the first by an African head of state following President Muhammadu Buhari's election last year. Sophie Mukwena, SABC News, Pretoria.